Bet these seeds would do well in the garden. Let's talk to Peely about it. I'm sure Z can decrypt this for us.
Sore greeting, lad. I'm always on edge when fishing for the finger-lipped garpon.
What a name.
And fierce as they come. But that doesn't deter the poachers. The poor garpon, despite its rarity, is a delicacy for the black of heart and the rumbly of belly. In we go! Ah, did you see that beauty? Plump fins, a fine complement of glands, a scrumptious, varicose tongue.
Fishing on an empty stomach, Scuba?
Hey, I can't succumb to the passions of the stomach. The garpon must live. I'd better get me mind off it. Spin your tail. Aye, our story nears its end. I discovered that Captain Whit was plundering my very home seas for exotic fish. And in the process, starving the old tars who raised me from a wee yoke. I spent many months in search of them. At long last, I discovered them on the salted shores of the third moon of Antine. I hied to Antine and trucked me foe to the Garacus Trench, a fissure sliced clean through the moon's heart. There, amongst the brine and black, I found him. Wanya Whit and his vile crew, surrounded by glumbering eels, spearing them with their harpoons. "Captain," I cried, "you've broken your promise never to harvest the seas of Sakavitar." And I said, "Your command be forfeit if you dinna forswear my home waters." Oh, I'll scarce forget the snarl he issued as he turned to me, slow as a frozen reef, regarding me after years of thinking me dead. "This," he growled, "is why you dinna toss the fish back into the sea." Before I could shake my flippers, the barb of his harpoon spun through the deep, and its hook pierced me in the chest. My juices filled the water, and as my vision grew dark, I espied Wanyek, smiling sharp as a fang.
That's horrible, Scuba.
I told you, lad, that mine be a dark tale. I'll tell you more when next we meet.
Wonderful. New seeds. Plant one. I'll share its details. Oh, hello. Ah, I was hoping you'd find seeds like that. Put one in the ground. I'll share what I've learned.
Been seeing you around quite a bit. Thinking about a permanent residence, eh?
I wouldn't count on it, Har.
No shame, mate. You ain't the first to visit Kobo and end up staying for good. Oh, sure, we all had plans to get ours and get lost. But what's the real reason we don't leave?
Well, I actually crash-landed, so my ship wouldn't fly.
We fall in love. In love with Kobo. You're one of us now.
I hope Master Kree will not judge me a failure, Cal.
Z, you did everything she asked. You kept the dream of Tanalor alive.
Quite so. She believed in the possibility of Dagon's rehabilitation. I'm glad she wasn't around to see what he became. glad I am to share with a friend. You seem to appreciate this.
Looks good to me.
I hope this will assist you.
Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Oh, it's just I'm gonna miss this place. You know, when I first came to Kobo, I was ready to throw the towel in. After I gave up the Manus, I didn't think I had much to offer anyone.
You built something for yourself, Grease. You should be proud of that.
I am. And that's why I'm gonna miss this place.
When you were living on Buren, what'd you do for a living?
I was a teacher.
Really?
What? That's so surprising? I know a little about most things, and I'm patient with kids.
Yeah. I guess I can see it. Maybe you can set up a little school on Tanalor when all this is over.
Maybe.
Talk later, buddy.
Got a second, Monk? You don't like to talk much about your past, do you, Monk?
No, I don't. Do you?
Not really. But if you don't open up to anyone, how can you make any friends?
Fair point, Cal. Let's just say, in my previous job, information was currency. And I know a few unsavory sorts that wouldn't mind cashing in.
Till next time, pal.
Heard you cut down the leader of the Bedlam Raiders.
That's right.
Not one of our targets. What was the payout? There was a payout, right? Tell me you didn't do it for free.
You had something I needed.
Lot of work. Hope it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Killing without a contract? What is this world coming to?
Now is not the time to speak.
This place is feeling alive, but I just know there's other tunes out there. Hey.
Talk later, hmm?
Let's chat later.
Let's talk later.
Hey, Dana. Suppose we do make a fuel injector.
Ain't supposing if it's a fact.
Hush, I'm trying to ask. Say we make a blunder off this score. What then? We pack our bags? Hit Nar Shaddaa again? You wouldn't mind retiring in the Onderonian merchant quarter. Dana?
Oh, hell, I don't know. Maybe you just think too much. I say we figure it out when we get there. We always do.
Sure, we'll talk it over when the job's done.
What do I want to hear?
Do you take requests, Ash? You can try. Great. Do you know about... Oh, deep cut. Aren't those only performed underwater?
Exactly. I was reading that they use the low-frequency band as a carrier wave for deep-sea telemetry. Can you imagine? We could try to decode it in atmosphere.
I'm gonna be straight with you, Toa. Folks here are not gonna appreciate that.
Oh,
But hit me up if you have other suggestions, yeah?
great. Yeah, I will hit you up.